Hello, YouTube. Hello, YouTube. Good morning. Good morning. We're having some difficulty, but we're right on time, actually. So it's no big deal. We're going to catch some serious trade here. I'm also going to be trading on the other side. I can see there's a gap that happened here. It seems market gap, and we trace right away. And yeah, we right above here on the hourly chart, we can see where we are right at the support area. So we reach up here. We're trying to get up here actually. Yeah, we're trying to get to the 28 760 something, but we reach an important area here to the 28 700, and then we trace back. It looks like the retrace is serious here. So I'm gonna look at the 5 minute and see how things looking. Yeah, I mean it's all right, but let me just switch this to NQ on this other side. On the other side, I'm trading NQ on this side. On the other side, I'm trading MNQ because I'm using like a 50K from Top Step, and it has a daily drawdown. So therefore, yeah. Okay, we're going downtown right now, right? We're going downtown again. So I'll just use 3 contract at a time. And yeah, okay. So this is, hello, hello. Hi. I'm testing this little thing. That's a 3D thing. Uh, I still didn't get this right, eh? All right, whatever. All right. Uh, okay, the 5 minute opening range is open. We just slightly break below it, but we did not fully break below it. I guess there's potentially something happening in the market. We had a nice move up, but we reached the top, close to the top of a range. The top of the range is right here, as mentioned, around the 28 760 something. But there's resistance right exactly at the same location. Where we got rejected, that's already part of the resistance rejection. Yeah. So we'll see if we can break above here and start pointing candle above that 807, 28,770. If we can start pointing candle above, then we can push a bit more up there. But there's still going to be more resistance as we push. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. We're not in a rush to enter any trade, right? Because obviously things are not looking too hunky yet. But the opening range on the 5 minute opening range does happen here, and it's actually working nicely if somebody did take it. Since I started a little late, I did not take it, but they're coming down here to test this location here. Let me see. Oh, we could catch something here on the 50, right? Let me see. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna try to catch a little something. Ah, shit. This by the time I do this, okay, I'm gonna stay there at the 70. Uh, and then, yep, okay, it works out. All right, let's. I should have catch that on my other account over there. Damn it. All right, it's already reached 40. All right, good, good, good. We're moving. We're moving. No, in no time. I have to do some quick edit here. Let me change this to trading because it looks like these guys are getting a yo here. They're going crazy. Okay, they quickly take my start for the. So there's no need to do the trading. I'll just change my order. Uh, eh, okay, I'll change it to the trading, but don't think it's worth it. Okay. Since we are messing around here, we touch 428, 432. Wait. Okay, 28, 432. Okay. I'm gonna try to see if I could catch a trade here. Since they're around the 432, I think we might be able to catch some more move here. If they break,
Order filled.
that is some. I'm trading elsewhere here. I'm gonna put buy stop put two here. I stop in two here, and then put my stop. I'm trading micros on the other side. I put a $100 stop. I could definitely quickly get something here. I got greedy. Let's see. I'm above 50. They're gonna, eh,
Order
yeah.
filled.
I knew that was gonna happen. Okie dokie then. I think they're gonna come down to, but on the next 5 minutes though. This 5 minute gonna keep messing on. But the problem is we just touched the prior day high, but I think they're gonna come and test that 400, and it looks like they want to do it right now. Actually, they're not messing around. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna let it pass. I'm not gonna take that trade on my little micro over there, but I might take it here though, because I can see a quick 10 point may happen here. Let's see. Oh shit, it's too late. Ha. God damn it. I waited too long. It's not waited too long, but I was still debating to take it because what I was looking at is from 20 to hit that 400, but we just hit the 400. And you can see here on the 5 minute that at least the first trade was a nice trade, so we can still be patient, right? All right, let me. Now, if they continue going down, they don't hold this location here, the priority high around the 28,400 and keep going downtown. A prior week low is sitting right here, all right, at 28,200 area, 200, yeah, 28,200, 28,200. So, but I'm not saying they're gonna do that, but hey, it's a target down there, so that means there will be other opportunity that presents itself. So we're not gonna rush into anything. We're just gonna chill and let it happen, right? So let's see what happens here. I have to check something out because I'm supposed to edit this. Okay, perfect. This is there. That's there. Okay, the only thing I need to add here is this. Okay, I don't on level. I left my where was okay. I need to switch to go to here. Add my thumbnail here. Live. It looks like we're sliding down more, so I'm gonna get ready to catch a trade here. Let me see. Shit, we're almost there. The
Order filled.
50 here.
Order filled.
All right. The other fear is because I took a trade because I see that they were approaching 50. Now, it looks like they're trying to go all the way down, man. But yeah, I can catch another trade right now, actually. I'm gonna enter now, and as soon as I enter, I got knocked. Okay, let's go again. because I really believe we can do it. What the heck, man? I have to. It works out. It's just that for God damn it. Okay, let me put my stop right up on the 45. They keep taking my runner. I'm gonna change my and the momentum is moving to the point where it. I didn't adjust my target. Let me change something here. They keep taking my runner out, so I gotta. Okay, let's go with this. How far they reach? They reach 220. It's 320. So we're gonna wait for the next break of the 50 again to catch a trade. Yep, that's it. That worked out nicely. All right. Let me see. Since they break the 50, they go. I mean, trade is working out. It's just that this thing is moving like a mad scientist right now. If they come back down here at the 20, I think it's a good trade. But I'll stay there. Again, they're pushing up. Okay, it's a new 5 minute candle here. So, yeah. Anyway, let me continue doing what I was doing here. There's no need for tags. Okay, I think that should be more than enough for the changes that I need here. All right. Now this one we're just gonna wait. It's a new 5 minute. It's green and it's messing around here. I think the next 5 minutes is what's gonna give us another leg down. So, but however, they may decide to go touch that 300 here down there. But in the meantime, we're not gonna worry about that. Okay. Okay. Welcome, welcome. If you're new here, so they're going up. They're about to go test that 400. Let me see. Yeah, they're gonna test the 400 here, but I don't want to mess with it though. I prefer to wait for the next 5 minutes. So that is what we're going to do. We're gonna wait for the next 5 minutes, and yeah, things are yeah. I mean, moving. Looks like I had better performance last time. Let me do something here. I have to set something up on that. I can't. I forget these guys. They have that 50% thing. So let me make sure that personal the profit target is on. I can setting that. Okay, I'm gonna put 1500 because I think that's the limit they usually have. And once I reach that, I let myself out. Okay, we go back to the chart here. Okay, all right, we're coming down to that to go test that 300. So
Order filled.
uh, the only problem is will they come right away? I mean by two. Okay, let's take another trade here since they are they're messing around. Let me see where we are. Okay, here we go. Goody.
Order filled.
All right. Put this to one. Distance. Let's put
Order filled.
let's quickly take it out. Okay. All right. They reached the 300. So yeah. Yeah. All right. There's a lot of things happening right now, right? So we got a couple trades here and there. But I need to adjust something here. Okay, you know what? What I'm gonna do is move this down here since I'm not using anything right now to, yeah, let's move this down here. Okay. And you see me not talking too much here. It's because I'm doing several things at the same time here. I got caught doing other things. All right. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay, so let's get ready to rumble. It looks like we reached that 300, but remember that target is down here. If they're gonna keep pushing down, 28,200 to yeah, 28,200 is in play because there's support right there. Exactly. So it was a previous breakout area here, as you can see on the hourly. So they can come back down. Now, we did not get a chance to, man, the 5 minute opening range was perfect. Also, the 15-minute opening range did play out, but the 5 minute was better. The green box is the 5 minute opening range. So we break the low. Normally, what I would do, right, when I'm playing it, after this candle close, I would wait to see what that candle do if it's gonna break here when it open, and then I would enter. Now the problem is with this situation, my stop would have been right up here. They would probably would poke my stop and then push down. So yeah. Anyway, we have a potential three-bar reversal happening right now, but there's resistance right at prior day high at 414, but that means they're going to test the 400, so we can potentially catch a trade here. The problem is I enter a bit late, but that's all right. Let's see if they have enough momentum to push. They did have enough momentum to get me out, yeah, at least, yeah. All right. Now we reached the target here. Let's see if that candle can really push above the prior day high and get to the London low that is sitting around the 450s. It's a lot of nothing happening here. So I'm not rushing to get into anything at this point where we are at the bottom, right? So there's really not much happening. All right, let's see. However, I will be okay. Let's see. Here they're coming down, right? And let me add some tools here. Hold on. Let me fix this. And then add some tools here on this chart to mark some. Actually, I shouldn't be marking on anything. This is the 1 minute, so I don't need to do anything on it. Anything I need to mark is already here. Is already here. There's one thing. Let me see. Hourly here. We have massive candle that long week because there's a new hourly candle coming right now in 1 minute. We have 1 week above, 1 week below. We reach here. The next hourly candle will most likely push down here to touch there. Then we need to see what's the reaction if they come, yeah, down there. Let me see. If we mark this one, mark that one, mark this one is the one. Okay, we could see this as a potential range once they get down here. Right now, a lot of nonsense. So that's why I'm patient. I'm not taking anything until I see the next hourly candle and what it's going to do. I'm waiting. There'll be a little bit of resistance once if they start pushing back up. 28, 28, 573, 575 ish. Also, a little resistance around the 480s, 28, 480s. I mean, is it 4? Yeah, 28, 480s, yeah. Probably less than that. Okay, 28, 450. Let me see what prior day is. 28, 450. Let me see. Yeah, that's why on the 5 minute, London low is at 28, 450 area. Now, the new hourly candle is showing up here. But what I see is they're going to come down, but they may chop people up, though. Let me see if I could cut something here. Let me see where we are at. 320 again. Let me increase my. Yeah, not entering yet because still it didn't tell us anything yet. That chart haven't tell us anything yet. But we're looking at that target down here. They might that hourly candle will definitely come down here. It's a matter of when to catch the move. So the next time they break the 300, maybe that's when the move starts. But in the meantime, we can catch some move here. Hold on, let me see. We're about to go to the 300 again.
Order filled.
Let me see if I could get a 280. So let me try to. We a serious break of the 300, but it's not happening right now though. They're still messing around. We did slightly break it, but we went close to the 280 and quickly bounced back. What is going on here? Why do I have another chart here? Very strange. My chart is acting out, man. I didn't click there. Let me just close this. Okay. All right. We are indeed going downtown. Come on, keep going. You know you want to go.
Order filled.
No, go ahead. All right. See, after taking my little stabby that was
Order
there, and then
filled.
it just pushed down. I'm gonna stay in this trade until we reach that 250. I think they're coming down to 250. Let me put a limit by two here. Yeah, probably have to get out of this one because.
Order
Okay.
filled.
All right.
Order filled. Order filled.
During order field, I'm taking.
Order
I told
filled.
you I'm trading on top step two over there. So now let's catch a trade here. I think we're about to go down. To, we're about to test that 50 shit. Let quickly make it up there. Okay. Let me put my stop up here. Let's see. We're gonna test. Shit. Don't come. Don't mess around now. I'm gonna stay there at the 60 here. If they don't come back for my stop. What is this? I place a trade, nothing happened.
Order filled.
All right, so it's doing the thing that we are expecting to happen here. All right. Now the problem
Order
is
filled.
they keep coming back. They never continue their moves. Okay, that's fine. That's all right. So what I did this time, instead of using my usual trailing, I choose not to because it looks like I can better. Hold on, I'm gonna look for a trade on this other side here. Prepare, sell, stop, sell, stop. Let's go for that. They break 30 again.
Order filled.
Come on. And quickly. Limit by. Because I think they're coming downtown, but we need to stay below that 250 though. Ah, shit, they're coming back up there. God damn it. It's a new 5 minute, so it's messing around. It create a long wick,
Order filled.
and then now it's pushing back up. It's trying to go test that goddamn 300 again. Look at that. It went up
Order
and
filled.
then crapping again. Crapping the spin.
Order filled.
I think I'm almost, this the top step have this on the 50K. I think they have a daily loss of they have a special. Okay, it looks like we're coming back down again. So
Order filled.
let's see if we could take advantage of that. Let me see. Oh, give me a second. And 50. I go one, and then 60, one,
Order filled.
and then 70, one. Okay. All right. Now they are okay. They reached their target here. Okay. So now there's a little support all the way down to the 160, and it looks like they're getting there in a hurry. They're not wasting time. What's going on? And potentially support is 28 100.
Order filled.
Excuse me. So they reach there. I think 28 100 will be in play once they break that 60 again. Let me see. Let me put three contract here. Stop sell. Three and bring it up here. Ah, shit.
Order filled.
I'm trying to get. Uh, 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 okay. Yeah, like I said, 28 100 is in play, but yeah, let's see if I could catch a quick 10 points here.
Order
As soon
filled.
as I enter, it's just bullshit. Come on. Yeah. God damn it. Okay. Let's stay there around the 50 again. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, we're gonna wait. Right now, I'm just getting FOMO on this trade here. I should wait for a better entry because we're gonna go there now. All right, one more FOMO trade is gonna happen here. I'll put my stop above this week, and I'm gonna stay there all the way down to the 35 here. I'm gonna try to catch something on that side here. Too. Hold on.
Order filled.
Because they're coming downtown. Okay, let's put. I'm gonna try to get limit by 2 here, right up the 20. Ah, come on. All
Order
right.
filled.
Woo-wee. This thing is going downtown in no time. Okay, all right.
Order filled.
Using order field because I am taking trade on the other side here. This side, we reach a good location here, and that is supposed to be support, the 100. So I don't know what's gonna happen from there. I think we might get a bounce. I don't mean they're gonna go to the moon. It's just a bounce because I think uh, we are collapsing so far. Maybe there's some potential news that market expected or it's happening, and also I would think that there's also. I mean, where we are right now, price might hold for a little while, like bounce between 100 go to 200. Yeah, this area could be an area where we mess around for a while. Let me see if I could catch a quick something here. If we start breaking about 50, 60. What's that resistance there? This is what? 75. Okay, so we can touch 80. But even though we can touch 80, we are in a good location for temporary long to catch a little something. But there is nothing on in the chart yet that give a signal, right? If this candle close above this line here, above 80, with that long wick at the bottom, yeah, potentially we might get the next 5 minute candle that move and make it here, create a 3 bar reversal to go challenge the top of this, around 250, whatever. But for now, we can't just jump in and says we're gonna do anything. Um, yeah, so, all right. So we're just gonna wait and see what happens because we're right at the support area. So there's really not, although in this support area there could be a range of from 28 100 to 28 200 happen here, but I don't wanna you know mess with it yet because the hourly candle is still showing a lot of momentum to the downside. And I see there's a wick right here at the 27,990. So that's another 100 point down if they don't hold here. But what we could do is what we're doing. Just chill and wait and see what happens from there. Right? They are attempting to make you low, which they just did slightly, but I'm still Don't want to enter there because of the fact that this candle is already massive. There's a new 15-minute candle that's about to show. Let me see what the 15-minute look like. Yeah, a new 15-minute candle is about to print right now in 30 something seconds. Most likely, I don't think it's just gonna plunge down, right? It might retrace a little bit to this area, to around the 235, 250 ish, and then the next 15-minute candle might be the one that push down to go test this location here. 28,000 even, yeah. Or and also a bit below, yeah. So I suspect there's gonna be a lot of shenanigan in this location here. So let me wait. They create a tiny wick, so that means they're trying to push down a little bit, and then let's see if they're gonna reclaim that area here. And yeah, so just chill. Let me catch a counter trend trade here. I think there's potential for a quick one here. Let me see. Because I really believe they did. God damn it. Okay, we need to have a break of this 40 first. But yeah, it's not a good idea to do that counter trend here at this moment because yeah, the hourly candle is just too strong and there's a lot of time left. All right, you see, look at this. They're just trying to bust through now. Uh, Let me see. That week is sitting where exactly at 28,000. I must see if I could catch something here, but it might be a pain in the neck because they are right close to this. They're still close to this area here. They can keep yanking people. You see what they did just now. But if they break that 80 again, it's definitely all right. My next trade will be down here. That's just unfortunate. These stupid bastards, man. They're not breaking. Uh, okay, next time they break 100, I'm entering. Because, however, like I said before, they're trying to test that 200. So it's just unfortunate that this area is going to be an area where people get a lot of chop chop formation. Can I catch a move to 80 here? I see that it's possible, but I will not do it though. Let me see what the 5 minute is doing here. 5 minutes still stuck here in this location. If this were to turn green and break above there, it potentially can get up here. But at the momentum on the hourly is still, for now, is still to the downside. So we gotta wait and watch what's happening. Me wait for the next 5 minute candle that's gonna show to tell us a little more. But a move to 80 is likely though. Well, too late. Let's see if we can catch a little something on the other side.
Order filled.
By start by three.
Order rejected.
All right. What am I doing? I say start by. I should say. Okay. Since that happened, I'm gonna sell. Limit sell three right up here. Exactly close enough to the
Order
200.
filled.
Okay. All right. Like I said, the candle formation, once they break above there, it's possible to push up to go challenge this one up there. I'm gonna move this up a little bit. 90. One, one here at 80. Okay, all right. Let's see if we could catch something here. So they reached that 200 that I mentioned, right? Because
Order filled.
potentially they might range between here, this location here, inside there. That's what I was saying. So it's either they break down, but since they're not breaking down, because obviously they have been going down nonstop, so they need a pause. So yeah, so we get the retrace. Now, if they push up here, 250, it will be in play, but they need to close convincingly above. At least they would need to close above 215 to start, thinking that they can go further. There's more movement happening here. Let's see. Let me see. Maybe I could buy something going toward 250 here.
Order filled.
Let me sell to it right at the 40s. Come on, you can push it. They're playing a lot of game here. Okay, they're gonna test at 200 again. They couldn't push a little more. Let's see if they are. If they go above 210 again, we could catch something here. All right, let me see. All right, they're not coming down for that for now, so we're gonna look for long. Above 210, we're gonna. Let me move my stop down here below 90 and expecting a move to this 20 here. Okay. Now, once we start breaking above the 20, we can get the move to go test that
Order filled.
40 and potentially get to even higher. Okay, hold on. Let me move my stop. Why this one was a good trade is because there's a 3 bar play on the 1 minute, but not only that, it was just that we needed to see price above 215. So, and I see the momentum going toward that, so I enter early because of the potential
Order
3 bar
filled.
play. Okay. Okay. They practically reached the 250 here, and they slightly above the weekly. What was that? Weekly low, prior week low, right? It was right there. Let's just wait. You know what? This is what I'm saying, right? When you're trading micros. Sometimes you think that micros cannot pay. I'm trading micros on this top step 50K over there. Let me show you. Trading micros. Already make $400 just trading micros. And I think I can make 1500 today if I decide to stay late. But I'm not gonna stay too late. I'm just gonna chill. Because it's Friday. So on Friday you don't overstay your welcome, right? You just take the trade that you can take and take your money and run. I've learned that the hard way. because Friday is the worst day for me when I'm trading. It is the day that if I'm blowing up an account, that's the day that it happened. Fridays, because you get some profits, and then after that, the market might decide to do something stupid, and then before you know it, you get chopped to pieces. Yeah, Friday is usually not the best day, right? So Monday is a so-so day. The reason it's a so-so day is not the best momentum day because people coming back from the weekend and then they get in the market. People trying to jack up for positions in on Monday. So they try. There's people entering trades. There's people taking trades that they left over from last week and stuff like that. And that's why Friday is also not a good one because on Friday some people doesn't want to keep their trades over the weekend. So therefore, even if the market going up or whatever, you might get trapped in a stupid downturn that is bigger than you expected. That's why Friday is one of the bad day. Yeah. So, right now, right, price just stuck here, and they reached the area where I said they was gonna try to reach the 250, but let's see if they can break above. I doubt that they will, because if you believe in a fair value gap, right, there is one right there on the 5 minute, and let's see what happened on the 15 minute too. 15 minute, I guess it's all right if we can stay above. If we can stay above the 28 to 20, 28 to 30, we can stay and trade above it. There's more room in the 15 minute for them to challenge the top of that candle, which is at the 361. So yeah, so that means if the 15 minute come to play ball, but right now it's not playing ball. Why? We got massive candle. We have a green candle that cannot even reach 50% and start pushing up there. That means on the next 15 minutes that's coming in 3 minutes and 18 seconds or whatever, price may decide to push down. Yeah, pushy, pushy. Yeah. So that's the unfortunate for the 15 minute here. Okay. So I look at that. Today my chart is working fine compared to because the other day, you know what happened? This counter was acting out. It was showing 2 minutes instead of 1 minute, even though I was on the 1 minute chart, and it was bothering me the way I trade because when I'm entering trade, I like to look at the counter to see where it is before I enter the trade. And if this says 1 minute and that thing is counting as if it's 2 minutes, it mess up with my timing. All right. It looks like we're trying to make a move again to that 250 up there. Maybe we might catch another one. But eh, because I don't know. Yeah, we could catch something quickly to the 250 to make a quick 10, 15 point. But the next 15-minute candle will probably poke above first and then maybe push down again. Because this candle, uh, I don't know. You know what? Let me not say that yet. Why? Because maybe we might get a 3 bar reversal on that 15 minute here. And the other thing I'm gonna do, I have a project, right? I have some tools, some trading tools that can trade automatic, you know, that I've created. I think I'm gonna test them out by buying an account and then just let it trade. And I'm gonna add the AI, Claude, and GPT to be there as somebody who can help with that. Picking up some trade. Okay, all right. It looks like we're breaking above that 250 now, but the problem is the timer on the 15 minute, only 1 minute left. They're still not reaching up there. So uh, gotta wait to see what happened. Although this area was a nice support at the 100. I don't know. They might make a move to on the next candle. They might make a move to the 300. Even if they're gonna go down, they might go and at least poke that 300 and stuff like that, like 300 to 310 on the next 15-minute candle that's coming. So not now. Yeah. Anyway, just chilling here. Let me see how is everything going because I didn't test something here. Hold on. They're going to that 80 now. Let me see 80, but I will not take the trade. They're gonna go potentially go poke the 300, but candle formation here on the 15-minute favor. Although we had a support area, not the support is all the way down here, but candle formation still favor the bear if they can push and break below here again, because we have a leg of red candle here, right? We pause right here with this candle, so there's potentially maybe another leg that is as long as this leg for a measured move. That would bring us all the way down here. Urgh. Yeah. Scooby Dooby Doo. Yeah, we might bring us. They might bring us all the way down to the 27 700 area here because there were previous support on the hourly here. So potentially we might come down here again if we cannot hold. But as of now, the first support is holding. It's not collapsing because you can see we slightly poke below it and we stays. So I think it's gonna depend on what the next hourly candle does. Is it gonna create a three bar reversal candle? A reversal candle, meaning a green candle that pop above this one and start pushing to test over here again. So yeah, that may happen, and it would also coincide with how do you call it, CRT. If you mark this range, the top and the bottom, we put below it on this hourly, the next hourly candle. If we can break above this middle hourly candle, it would create a CRT pattern. Also, in the lower time frame, we call it a three-bar reversal. So, but the 15 minute is not, cooperating yet. So they're still stuck right here. If they start pushing down, then it's a different thing. All right. What time is it? Eh, I was gonna put some YouTube music, but I don't know if we even need it at this point. Yeah, it might not be needed. Yeah, test, test, test. Yeah, 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 yeah. I don't know. Just chilling here, chilling, chilling, chilling. Okay. I guess we're going to test that 300 before we move down. Okay. Because they're still hanging around there. So let me see if I could catch a trade to 80 here if they don't. They wash into it. Shit.
Order filled.
Maybe, maybe so three here and put it right at 80. Oh shit. They decide not to push. Eh, we need. See, the 15-minute make it difficult for price to, because of the candle formation of the 15-minute. We in trouble. Okay, let's see. Yeah, it's unable to move. It's going downtown to test the 200. Okay. You see, when you're trading those micros, right? Some you tend to hold for longer and use bigger stop, but they easy peasy to have larger stop, but they're also dangerous. The 15 minute, if they're gonna go to that 300, they need to start pushing up there in the 15 minute. There's 10 minutes left in that candle. It looks like they are attempting to stay within the top of that previous green, but they're not able to really stay. Okay, they are okay. Let me see what's happening on the 5, because if this is happening on the 15, maybe we have yeah, we have a 3 bar play going on in the 5 minutes. So the test of that 80 that I mentioned is possible, yeah, because 300, they're gonna try to push inside that FVG in the 5 minute here to see if they can overtake it. But there's some serious resistance that
Order
might happen.
filled.
The only hey, good. Let me hold on. I'm preparing something here.
Order filled.
Okay. All right, we're gonna go to that 300. So let me prepare to catch a little something here. Put 5 contract.
Order filled.
So limit sell to here. As soon as they touch 90. Okay, if that's the case. All right, they're still trying. Let's see. Let's see if we could enter right around here. I bring my stop below here and keep my target right at the 90 here. Yeah, just waiting because price is just messing around as you can see. But I think they're gonna go and touch 90 up there.
Order filled.
Did did they take my money out? No, they did not. Shit. Okay. I'll put a stop here. 22 bucks. And then let's see if we can get the move.
Order filled.
Okay. They did not make the move. They quickly come down and hit stop. Okay. They reached the 90, so they are about to test that 300 now. Because they're touching 90 with no problem.
Order filled.
So yeah. Sell limit here. At the 90 again. Let's see. Maybe we can re-enter here. Oh shit, too late. Okay. I want to re-enter around the 70, 80s. Okay, right here, and then bring stop down here. And then wait. I was gonna move this to the 90, but all right, let me put my stop. Okay. All right, I'll leave it here. Not gonna be a shit. What the heck is
Order
not gonna be a
filled.
dick for ticks. And then sell one at 80, one at 90 to stay in the trade. Close that.
Order filled.
Okay, I could add more. Let's add 3 more. They still haven't touched that. They still haven't touched.
Order filled.
So I'm playing. Let me sell to here. It's William. What's up? Oh, you have exam today, so you don't have to stay all day. Goody. All right, that's great. So you on your way back? Hmm.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Right. Okay. So I was just making a call. So when your princess call you, you have to answer. That is, I have two princesses. Two princesses. So when they call you, answer. You don't mess around. So I had to answer a call. All right. So we'll see if we can catch another trade right now. But since where we are now, it looks like the bulls are trying to make a small little move. Let's see what happens from there. Right? So, okay, this week finished, this month finished. We are at the end of the month, and we are about to enter August. Uh, there's a lot of world news. So I don't think the market just gonna turn into bullish. But however, last time I did a stream, I mentioned that on the daily chart, if we look at here, price was coming to a good location. Let me see. Did they reach that good location? It looks like they might have. Hold on. Uh, oh yeah, they did. This is the location that I was mentioning that they're trying to get to. Now, even though they reached there, and the other thing is you can see a massive candle because of the, I don't know, the Fed announcement or something. There's a massive candle green here. This could be the, reversal to move up here, because today's candle could be a pause, but it's right at a resistance area, though, a little resistance area here. So would need next week, Monday, Tuesday, whatever, for them to start going straight and challenge this location here, which is the 29 360 something. So yeah, so if not, they can push down. But it looks, because of that green candle take over the previous day red candle right there and take another one, massive one. So yeah, they were at resistance right now. But if they were to be able to push next Monday or Tuesday and start moving above here, they can do some damage. I have something I drew here. Let me remove it. I don't need it anymore. Okay. All right. So that's what's happening on the daily. But uh, see, I gotta go back and still trading options. I used to these moves that are happening right now on the daily. It's move that you could put one option contract for like 2 weeks and then catch a nice big move in 2 3 days and you make banger. But you got to know what to do, right? I'm pretty good at the option game too, but I took a break from it. I've been focused on features, but yeah, I think I will start nimbling on option. You know, I think I'll wait. Actually, I may start nimbling in option in October because October is usually a bad month for the market, so we might be able to catch some nice put option going down. That's if the Iran war still exists, right? If there's still that war still going on. Okay, we're pushing up a little bit here, trying to break to get to touch that shit. Yeah. By the time I say that, they already touch it. All right, whatever. But that was a quick 10 points. We could have catch it here. But however, the 5 minute here looks suspect, man. With these going slowly, although they're going up, but you see these candles, they're not convincing enough to show. But however, even though they're not convincing enough to show that they're going up, but I can see them go and test that 330 and potentially all the way up to 350, 28, 330, then 350. But not on that specific candle because we're still stuck here in this location. We would need to see on the next 5 minute candle that they just take over and just go up there. And if this candle can break and make it above that 330, 28, 330, then, we might be in game for a little more to go test up here, the 28, 400. But I'm not saying that's going to happen. The reason why, we have an hourly candle that's coming right now. Hourly candle in 12 minutes. Um, But I like this hourly candle, the fact that they retrace quite a big portion of the move right at the support area. So the next hourly candle, if some buyers show up, they might be able to push back to test the whatever high that we did at the open today. Okay, all right. Time is 10:48 a.m. Eastern time. All right, we're pushing to go toward that 30 I mentioned. So, but again, we don't want to just jump here, but I think it's possible to catch a quick 10 points. Quickly. They went berserk to get there. Come on. I need a test of the 300 again to enter. Okay.
Order filled.
Since I'm on my course here, on the other side, I can manage to take a trade earlier than usual because I can hold on with bigger stop. But now on this side, I'm trading minis, so a move down to the
Order
300 would
filled.
have been better for me, but they did not come. So I did not take the trade. Now, since they break the 30, as I said, 50 is up there, and we reach close to 40. I am going in and put my stop below the body of that candle and play that 50 right there. I'm staying in the game. Let's go and do. Okay, 90 is too much, right? Put let's put one at 90 here. What I'm doing is when you hear me talking, I'm taking trade on the other side. I'll show you in a minute. Remember, I showed you earlier that it was at 400, so it's moving higher. So I'm still staying in the game here because I really believe that we're gonna go touch that 50. But this candle that just opened now on the 5 minute may change things though, because it might retrace to the 300 again, and my stop is at the 315. So I needed to just poke the 350 before coming back down. It's not doing it. It's
Order
coming
filled.
down. Pound. Okay. All right. That's okay. On the other side, I can catch a trade if they come back downtown. Okay, it did not come back downtown. It looks like they're gonna go for it. Can't trust this guy here. Let me see. This is what the top of that candle is 355. Yeah, you can definitely get there, but as of now, they're not making it easy to get there, right? So we're just gonna have to chill. I have a stop bigger than usual because the volatility in this market and because of where I take the entry, right? I try to give it a little room, but it looks like because this is a new 5 minute candle, I don't know if they're gonna give us that. Let me see. Okay, here we go. They're giving it to us. Let me see. I can cut something here.
Order filled.
Let's quickly. Let me sell three here at 50. They attempt to get up there. They didn't get up there yet. They're still attempting. They got close enough to the 50 here and did not fully get there. And they're retracing back. Let's see if we could, because I'm trading micro, I was going to add on a trade that I'm in, but it's a 50K and I'm trading micro on it. I don't want to over leverage it. I think I'll stay with that 5 micros and chill. Especially, uh, I'm well in profit for the day and it's Friday. So let's see if they would give us that 50 though, because that 5 minute candle is still bugging out. Still trying. The problem is it looks like VWAP is right at 41. That's what holding price down so far. Once we punch seriously above it, we can get to that 350 in no time. But that blue line you see on my 1 minute chart, that's VWAP right here. And it's holding us below it, making a little choppy action. Actually, it's creating a little flag here. Uh, if this candle doesn't take us out, the next 5 minute candle will definitely push because we're right below viewer. The next 5 minute will come with enough momentum to get up there. But let's see if we can get there because 1 minute left in that 5 minute. Let's see if we can hold the line and push up. They're coming for our stop. Yeah. On the micro side, I think I can. stay in the game, but it's still, maybe I'll add to that one. All right, that's fine. So we right slightly below that 300 again. Next 5 minutes should be interesting. I don't know. I feel like enter, but I think if I do, this thing might smack me down. I wait for the next 5 minutes. I think. Oh wait, let me catch a trade here. I think we'll be fine on the next 5 minutes. It's right now. It's creating a week. It's gonna push right back up. But all right, I'm entering now and put my stop below that candle here, and I'm gonna put my target here at 20. And I'm gonna add on the other trade here once they show me that they can stay above the 300. Uh oh, they're not showing that. All right. Well, man, we need this candle to go and break above that 300. Once it does, it will create a three bar that will push and break above VWAP. But as of now, it looks like VWAP is really acting as resistance holding us down because there's more sellers that shows up. Uh oh. Uh oh. Not only we break below the 300, we're getting down deeper. Like it looks like they're trying to get all the way down to the 200. Nah, there's no way. If they go back above 300 again, I'm going in.
Order filled.
I Let me sell three more here and then move this one higher. All right. Okay, we are above the 300. I can play ball here. I think we're going back up there toward that 350, but we need that to happen and happen yesterday. I mean, there's still time. They just have to make sure they get up there before the timer finish. But get up there already. 350. Okay. Wait. Come on. Let's get up there. We can get there. We're going to that 350. I'm not going to allow myself to lose this entire trade here. Doing
Order
good.
filled.
Okay. I will re-enter on this one because we are trading clearly above the 300. Uh, let's see if we could. The 5 minute is acting out here.
Order filled.
We don't want this to turn red and messing around here. I'm gonna put insert 3 here. Alright, let's see if we get a move to 30, but we're gonna try to catch something on this side here and put my stop slightly down here. And this is what, 20? I could go above 20 if I think, let me see, where is the top of this here? 35, okay. Instead of 20, I'm gonna get greedy here and move this to 30. Okay. Okay, we're just waiting and see what happened. I'll put 80, put 1. Come on, let's go. I'm not gonna be too greedy on this
Order
side.
filled.
All right. Yeah, you see, that's why. That's why I know you guys are just messing around. They're still unable to make a move and poke above VWAP, so we're still hanging below VWAP. Now the problem is because there's a new hourly candle is coming, so that's probably what's holding us where we are right now. We are unable to go above VWAP. New hourly coming, people doesn't want to commit yet until that new hourly candle shows up. All right, fingers crossed. Let's 9 seconds. Let's see that new hourly just come up with green and quickly go up there. It looks like it's doing just that. Yeah,
Order filled.
it's doing just that for now, but it didn't really last for long. Let's see. I'm gonna buy a little more. It's new hourly candle. Let's see. I'm gonna wait to get in and buy some more. Well, they got so close to my target here, but did not go all the way there yet.
Order filled.
All right, I'm gonna prepare to catch another trade based on the new hourly candle. Once it shows momentum, it's gonna go test this 400. So I'm gonna wait if it shows momentum to the upper side. Well, so much for that. Okay, there's also potentially for a three-bar play once this candle reverse and break above here, above 310. Let me prep and catch a trade on the other side. Above 310, I'm gonna take that trade. Stop by 5. Actually, since they're going below 300 again, I'm gonna play above 300. I'm gonna go above 90. Above 300 is fine. If they can show interest and really push above 300, however, we're creating a bear flag, they're coming above 310 here. They tapped the 300 once more, and then they quickly pull back. Uh, Candle formation is not the best, but if
Order
they can
filled.
push above there, yeah, okay, they're doing just that. Come on, just keep pushing it. Let's go to that 20 here. I'm gonna sell. Let me sell something.
Order filled.
Well, that was break even. Okay, that's fine. Break even. We're gonna. They are not a break above here. 310 will start pushing up again, but a lot of shenanigan. But let me see. I think they are trying to create a week down in the hourly before they move. Let me see. They create a tiny week. Yeah, let me see. If they were to come back here, right, and then they just bounce right away, that would be a nice move. But I think they're just gonna try to chop everybody here where we are. Okay, they are moving once again. Not really moving. They're still stuck at that 300. Okay, we're just gonna wait. There's nothing happening right now, right? So 310 is what we want price to break on the 5 minute here. We want to see this candle, this red candle, break above the 310 so it can start pushing again. But if that's not happening, and on this 5 minute time frame, even though they're going up, this is still a bear flag. Right? This is a long pull down. This is unless they can break above it and start pushing, it's still a bear flag. But 310 is what would be interesting to see them break above. All right, it looks like they are attempting to. I'm gonna get ready to see if we can catch something. if they show momentum, they are showing a little bit. Yeah, okay. I'm still there at 310. See if they break it and then just push. The only problem is the timer on this candle is finishing. It didn't make it. They may come back for my stop. The reason is the timer did not. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. We're gonna try to catch a trade on the other side too. So they make it to that 20 here. 30. It's a hammer, and VWAP is sitting at 40. All right, let me see. I'm gonna try to catch something, but on the other side, but must wait. Actually, they're gonna reach the VWAP. Let me wait. They already reached VWAP, so we're just gonna enjoy this side, the trade we catch on that side here. It was a nice one, but still, it's just nonsense going on. Even though we catch the trade, the momentum is just sucks. All right. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Momentum just sucks. Nothing is happening here. Yeah, suck ball. Momentum. So bear flag exists here. I'll show you what I mean. See this? We're going, right? But the minute we break this convincingly, we can come down here and potentially deeper. And this is the flagpole. Let me show you the flagpole. Flagpole, right? Yeah. See? Bear flag, hockey stick, upside down hockey stick. Yeah, it's just hello, hello, who's there with me? I appreciate you for being here. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Today's Friday, so if you didn't make money already, don't go too crazy, you know, because it looks like they're playing a lot of shenanigans. But however, just to get you excited a little bit, there's some potential move that may happen. Right now, we looks like we're trying to reverse back because we reach a support area on the hourly, right? And we bounce. You see, there was previous range. We get to the top of the range and then we trace, right? But this new hourly candle that is there now is not doing the job. We needed to push. If we can, this hourly candle, if we can turn green and push above here, there's resistance all the way up here, right? At the 400. So we need this hourly candle to start pushing. And the resistance that's there, if we push, it will create a momentum candle that may push above that resistance and get to challenge the top of that candle at the 469. But for now, if you look the lower time frame, we're still, hanging around on a potential bear flag. If the bear flag plays out, we might get another leg that long going downtown. If that happen, let me see. Okay, if that happen, downtown mean we can get all the way down to the 27,800 area, possibly between 27,800 and 27,700. I'm not saying that's gonna happen because we already have a few red candle here, right? But it is in the car. It can happen. So it's 11 o'clock. There's not much happening. Oh, I said I was gonna show back what I'm doing on the other side. So this is the 50K evaluation from Top Step that I'm trading, right? So I'm only trading micros on it. You can see right here. That is what I make today trading micros. I don't trade no more than 5 micros. Between 3 to 5 micros just today only, and not even all day. I started at 9:40 today, right? 9:40, and with micros, you're still able to make that. So that's what I'm saying. So you don't have when you're trading those 50K, you don't have to trade minis yet in it. You can mess around with micros to build up. Yeah, you can even pass it with micros. So that's the thing. Today, since it's Friday, I'm not gonna stay. But if I were to stick around, I could probably make 1,500 and be halfway. But I'm not gonna do that though. I think I'll save this 50K for next week. The goal is to pass it next week and then start trading it and then look to get possibly if the market still provides some move and stuff, get a withdraw from it before the 20, before August 20. That's my game plan for this 50K. You know, I would say I would target a minimum of $1,000 or more. So yeah, just trading micros. All right. That don't mean you can trade minis, but I'm just saying if you're trading a 50K account, micros is just as good. You can even as you trading 5 micros at a time, right? Oh, by the way, I'm not a financial advisor nor a CPA. Everything I'm doing is just for fun and educational purposes only. We're still unable to break above VWAP, so and the bear flag on the 5 minute start to play out because they break below that little run they were doing right now. So yeah, it looks like we are heading trying to head down deeper because the fact that we come to VWAP and we stay there forever for a good 20 30 minutes and wasn't able to even print print a body, close a candle body above it for the entire time. So yeah. All right, let's catch a trade here. Since we already know that's what's happening. So a test of the 200 is well, most it's likely, but although I enter randomly here, let me see if I put my stop below above here. Okay. First target. Ah, shit. I forgot about this. There's a little support here. The support is that it's not little. It's actually the prior week low, and we break through it before, but it's a prior week, so it will act as support. Yeah, there's bigger player in this location. So yeah, so that trade did not work out. Obviously, my stop get hit, but bear flag is playing out. The only problem is this area is gonna it might hold for a little while. Okay, we'll just wait. That's why on the 50K, I gotta go somewhere early. Later on, I could go later. I gotta go somewhere. I have a stupid Amazon thing that I received, and they sent me the wrong thing. I have to return it to the what's that? Whole Food. I have to go to Whole Food to return it. Yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah. Okay, Bulls are still holding, but the bear flag still exists. So we'll see what happened here. But they did come and touch this, and retrace. So there's still buyers that's willing to buy right here because it's a prior week low. But I think these buyers gonna, eh, they might get smacked if. I mean, it looks good because there was a lot of buy that retraced on this candle here, right? You see the long wick, so that's why you see a lot of buyer willing to buy here. But the wick goes below there, grab some liquidity and push up. But let's see if there's enough buy down here to hold. I mean, there might be because, like I said before, this is a support area on the hourly chart. So they're about to make a shit. Are you telling me what is that? Get something? Is that for something?
This is the balance.
Well, the balance is for something, right?
The balance.
Okay, so it's 5 point, right? Okay. I'm gonna give you 200 bucks plus extra. Shit. Today's what? Oh, that's right. It's gonna be what, 7? Or
Yeah.
7, right?
Yes. No, it's like
I'll send you something next time.
I call it.
All right.
Next.
All right. Thank you. All right. Okay. You see, it's working out. It's just playing game. They're playing a lot of game, a lot of shenanigans. I think I'm gonna go in again and move stop above 80 here. Where my target is perfect at the 50. I think they can touch that. For my first target. First target is way at the 50, and this is what 20. But we need that to happen now. I don't know. They're still playing game. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Candle formation looks like they should go down because we poke again and then we trace the entire move. It was a green candle that turned red. So come on. Okay, they got my runner out. So let me see. This area is will be a choppy, annoying area. That 220 because that's exactly where the prior week low is. But once we, convincingly break again, there's still support below, right? But the support is down at the 28 100. All right, just waiting here because price is just doing nothing. But they're going to break below. I can see that because they, this wasn't able to have any momentum going. It reached this area now, it's crapping its pant around here. I think once we can break below that 2820 area convincingly, we're coming downtown. Downtown. However, since this hourly had very long week, there might be still some buyers that their order did not get through that still want to enter. So we still gotta wait to see what happens. But there's support in this location, remember. So that is why it's holding there. Right here, right there, yeah, the support. And right below it, there's also a little bit of support. And if they were to break below and enter the range, because this was a massive range, if they enter that hourly range again, they don't quickly get out of it. There's an imbalance in this location here. So they will probably, that's a 4 hour imbalance, that's the 4 hour fair value gap, which make it strong for buyers to try to buy. But it's so big, so there's potential for at least for price to get to the middle of it. As you can see, there was support at this location here, and it's sitting right at the middle of this. That's around the 27 780, 27 780, 27. All right, let's say 27 800, 27 780. It's Friday. That's what I was talking about Friday. If you were there earlier, when I said that Friday is one of the days that me personally, I blew most account on Fridays because of what's happening right now. Price start to get momentum, and then start chopping everybody out, and you get chopped to pieces. And yeah, and out of nowhere, there might be a big candle that show up while you enter a trade and take you out in no time. And it's gonna get slower as time advance, right? Yeah, because it's Friday, people already taking the day off to go. Some people already, maybe at lunchtime, they already says, okay, I call it a day. That's it. I'm not coming back. It's Friday. And then if they come back, they make a little profit. They might say, oh, that's it. Let me just take my profit and go. All right, we're breaking down here to go test that 200, right? Uh, but I still cannot enter the fact that we're still staying above there. We can enter, but it's just risky, you know. Let me catch that one to 200. Okay, let me enter here. Move my stop above 30, and I'm gonna wait right around 205 for the first target. Let's see if they give us that. I didn't take that trade on the other side because I'm doing well on the other side. This there's not too much meat on the bone for this one, but yeah, it did work out perfectly. Except let's see if they convincingly gonna show that they can break a candle below there. Yeah, they still have not. They got close to the 200 by just 1 point, but they did not do it yet. I'm not taking that trade. I'm gonna wait. Reason is 1 minute left in this timer, and we're right sitting right at this goddamn support, so they can keep yanking back and forth and chop me because my stop usually not that big, right? It's usually like around 10, 15 points. So maybe on the micro side, I might take it. Let me see. Let me see. Maybe I'm going to take it in the micro, but it's too late now. If they were still around 20, I'll take it with the micro trades that I'm taking on the other side. But on this side, I will not take it. I'll wait to see what happened here. What happened at the close of this 5 minute candle? Does it close below the 200 solidly, or does it retrace back and chop some people again, stay above that 220 area? 11 seconds. It looks like they're gonna close below this time. So that's one good sign. Although it's one good sign, you can't just jump in on the next candle right away. Yeah, it's doing just that. It's gonna retrace and poke some people's stops. If you think that it's just gonna collapse, it might poke your stop, and then after that, make the move to go test this area and potentially go down to the drain. All right, so it looks the hourly candle is still looking strong here going down. So all right, should we catch a quick 10 points? We are the 80 here. It is. I think we could catch something here. Move to 60. Yeah, but I don't want to do that. Let me see. Candle formation, not the best this 5 minute, but it's doing the thing. It's going down. So I think now I was gonna say I think now they're gonna go to that 150, but they're already almost there. So if they push back up to 170 before 150, I'll enter. Yeah, they're already pushing below 150. Okay, just gonna have to wait. Uh, Target is down here now. So they're coming. They're gonna go to the 100. It's a matter of catching, not just entering, but try to enter in a proper location here. Let me see. New 15-minute candle is gonna come soon. I think we could catch a move down to the 20s here. Hold on. Let me prep my thing. We'll try to catch it around if they break 40, because there's some weeks down here that they might come in. Look, they got in. They didn't take my target here at the 30s. First target, eh? I'm slightly above 50. I think if they go above 50, then they can really mess people up. So my stop is there. Yeah, there we go. However, I'm gonna re-enter right there again, stay there at the 40. So this time they better just come and get my target here. There we go. Let me bring this closer. And this is the thing with the little market, man. You get trapped, but the move that I see is right, right? That's why we entered. We, the weeks are down here, so there's one at the 28 100, and there's the low, today's low, 2875, 28,075. I'm still not gonna take that trade on the other side on my other accounts because for obvious reason. Let me see. I mean, I gotta check something on this place here. See how much. All right, let's see. All right, we're still waiting. Okay. How much time left in this? Okay. because of the timer here on the 5, I'm not entering another trade here. Um, the next candle, even though it's gonna go down, it might mess around with us. So which one that I have left here? Let me see. I have something scheduled. August 3rd. When is August 3rd? Oh, shit. Next week. The only problem is I have the tell for it. No, we don't. Uh, I don't know. Yeah, you see, this candle is just messing around. So, okay, August 3rd. Okay, I want to make sure. All right, you can see here what I was thinking is what's happening. This candle is, playing the shenanigan game of pushing, right? So anyway, it's Friday. As I said, normally I don't stay around. 11 o'clock usually is my time when I'm streaming. So it's 11:30, and it's Friday. But I want to stay for a little while until 12 today because of where we are to see what happened here. But normally I would stop by now. And let me see the 15 minute. 15 minutos. Come on. What did I do? Did I move this thing all the way down? Okay. Here's the 15. Oh, okay. 15 minutes create an H. Potentially it's either it's gonna double bottom here, create a W, or it's gonna keep going down because you see the H, the waterfall type pattern forming here on the 15 minute. Yep, yep, yep. If we start breaking below the low, we might have that waterfall pattern, take us down. So, yeah, that's where we stand. However, hourly, we're still in a location where they may play game because even though we're going down, this area still count as a support area where we're sitting currently. So, but 15 minutes do create the H pattern here. I'm gonna take a nice big trade on this one, a 5 contract trade on the next opportunity. I think if we can get a convincingly break of 30, but I would prefer not. Let me see, it's the 5 minute because there's new 5 minute coming in 1 minute. Yeah, okay, they just break the 30 shit as I am talking about it. Okay, So gonna look to enter a trade here. Okay. All right. The back above 30. I'm entering, and I move my stop up here. Ah shit! Don't tell me you're gonna come for me. Ah. Yep, they did. One last one left on this account. One last one. Because they play that little game. But they are coming down to test that 100, but I have to wait. The fact that they break, if they break above this candle, above 200 and start pushing, it's a different thing. But it's still making the H pattern. Even on the 5 minute, you can see it's around. So let me see. If they start breaking below again, but that's what I talk about Friday, right? A lot of shenanigans. So a lot of games. So even though I take that trade on this side, I don't take it on the other side because obviously I know it's Friday, so I'm protecting, protecting those profits because Friday is just always a lot of game. Look at that. They tested 200 now. Uh, let's see. I mean, look, I did mention that this location is a choppy zone gonna be because the prior week low is there plus where they stop was a prior breakout area. So in between there, they can stay there in the lower time frame and chop people, that is not paying attention to that little range. 100 point range, 100 to 200. Okay. That was actually that was a tweet. That is a tweet bar play, tweet bar reversal for the Bulls. That's happening right now. But you would have to be willing to mess around here. But it looks good because they come down here. Now it's start to look like they're trying to create that W shape that I mentioned earlier. So see, they come down, they didn't break it. So potentially they might create a W shape pattern here. Let's see. But I think I'm gonna stop here. The more I stay on the stream, the more trade I'm gonna take, and I'm doing great on the other side. I don't know if I did show you. I did show you earlier, so there's no need to. I show you where I am, and I'm still there because I have not taken any more. I have not taken any more trade. It's still the same because, and I only trade micros on this one. You can see micros. So that's to prove that micros can be dangerous. They're creating the W shape for real. So what's the top of that candle here? That is 275. They're gonna challenge that. Maybe we could catch them up to 250 here.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yep, I quickly catch a little something on the other side, but I didn't click on that side. Because they're trying to challenge the top of that candle, the body right there at 75. And I think they're gonna go there. So I'm gonna put this at 70 since I know they're going to 75 first target at 70. They just need to stay above that 50 area here. They're playing a lot of shenanigans. Once again, it's Friday. That's what they do on Friday. Even though I know they're going there, but they're gonna. I would have to put larger stop. Actually, my stop need to be below here, right below that 230. But all right, let's do this. Below 230, it's really a larger stop than usual that I would take.
Order filled.
The other field is my runner on the other side got hit. So I'm gonna prep to catch another trade on it. I don't know if I should even take another trade because this just looking great here. Especially this thing is playing that shenanigan game here again. New 5 minute is coming. Let's see what it look like on the 5 minute here. Yeah, new 5 minute are most likely it might retrace to the 212, 215 area before pushing up if they're gonna continue pushing. Let's see if they we get that. Actually 220. If they test 220, it might be an entry. I'll take it on the other side because of the fact that it's micros, so I can stay in the trade. They got close to testing it, but they did not. That don't mean they cannot collapse and go downtown. Go down to the 200. They could actually think about
Order
it.
filled.
I was gonna say, but this thing entered already, so I have to stay in it. All right, this one I'm gonna play the 200 here. All right, let's hope we're not catching a falling knife. Move my stop down to 80. Very quickly get to the 80. What the heck, man? Man,
Order filled.
I don't know why I did that. I just entered a trade on the other side. My finger just clicked it. Ah, shit. Let's see if I could get some out. As all right, they're not holding that 80. They're going. They're going. This is Friday, man. That's why I hate with Friday. That's what's happening right now. That's why Friday break people's account. Because you would be here, you think that they're gonna attempt to continue, maybe get up here. Then you get this candle that retrace and over retrace more than more than it should. Yeah, and then yeah, it's just Friday, stupid Friday, man, stupid Friday. Okay, on this candle here, we must wait for the next 5 minute candle. Hopefully, it doesn't break all the way down here. If it stays within the body of that candle by the time it closes, we can get a little extra more to at least attempt to get up here. But Friday, that's Friday price action. All right, let's see. It looks like they are attempting to make a move back up there. All right, let's see what happens if they can go above the 200. And then by the time the next 5 minute candle shows up, that if we can continue to, make a little push. And then I'll put two more here. Okay, so it looks like they are doing what they need to do here. They're trying to close that
Order
candle
filled.
inside Yeah, like we were saying, inside that that the body of that candle nicely here. All right, so I'm gonna put some stuff here. I put 60. Actually, let's put 80. I'm gonna play ball. 70. Put one at 70. I put one at 80. When you see me, hear me saying things, put one, because I'm placing stop, trading stop on the other side since my trade worked out perfectly. So, and I'm gonna put one at 90. This is my course, right? So therefore I could put stop that is like 80 ticks. I'll even put one at 100 ticks here, and
Order
I'm still
filled.
gonna be in the money.
Order filled.
All right. Okay, now they are coming down in a hurry again. Let me see where we get. We can get to 50 once we break above 20 again, but let me see that candle. This candle is at the 35, so okay, we could play another game here. Let me see, let me change something here. Let me see, I have to control it. Above 210. Above 210, we can catch a move to 230 if they show a convincing move above 210.
Order filled.
Put this limit, sell, Twitter.
Order filled.
Okay. All
Order
right.
filled.
Okay. Let me buy a little more again. I'm doing great on the other side. I think I'm already at the 1,000 mark. I'll show you in a minute. All right. Let's just get out of this one here to show you.
Order filled.
All right. See? Micros. Trading just micros. Yeah. So still kicking ass with the micros here. All right. Now on this side, the trade, it's Friday, so they played a fake out. Because all we wanted to see is price to start breaking above that 210 and start pushing. So they get right up there. And then obviously it's Friday. So that's the day that they chop people up until you blow your account. So they practically doing that here. Pretend they're gonna go. People jump in, trying to see if they can get to the top of that area here. And then they are, pushing right back. But however, if they do come back down here and break this area, make new low, I think they're gonna go much deeper. And I already explained where they might go all the way down here. So to the 27,800 to around 27,700 and change. Yeah. Okay. You know what? I got that 1K on that 50K with the micros here. I think I'll just close that chart. And you know what? They have this feature on Top Step. So I'm gonna be trading like three micros, and I'm gonna put my loss limit to lock me out if I lose 300. But before I do that, we can catch a trade here. Hold on. Because if they break that, if that candle turn green and start breaking above that area I mentioned, they can push and give us a move to that 30 and potentially all the way to test the 50 again. So, but they're not doing that though. They're just messing around. All right, I'm calling it here. That's it for today. Thanks for being here. I have some link down in the description if you are getting any prop firm like Lucid, Phidias, or N2Trade, Bulenox, or the Legend. They have all have great deal, and if you use my code that is down, my codes that are down in the description with the link, you always get the best deal. Always and always get the best deal. Hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate you, and thanks for being here. See you next time. See you Monday. All right, take care. It's Friday, so I have to close before I lose that because the top step side, the micros, I did very well trading the micros, so I don't want to stick in the market this Friday. I told you already, on Friday is usually my worst day. Yeah, so I don't mess with Friday, especially it's approaching 12 now. So yeah, take care. Thanks for being here. Hold on, hold on. Before you go, I think I can catch another trade here. Hold on. A break of 20 here. We can catch some move. Yeah. Now I'm gonna try to catch a move to 50 on the other side here. Hold on.
Order filled.
It's micros, so I can enter anytime, enter early. It's 3 here, right there. Let's see if we can make it to the 50s here. Let's see. Above here is 37. Once we break above 40, yeah, we can definitely make it to 50. If that little momentum that is going right now continue, right? But we need to break above the 40s first to really seal that 50. Once we have a candle close above these candles here, 35 actually. If this green candle, I think it's gonna push there. But if it were to close, it does says it doesn't push all the way to 50, and it closes above 35, then it opened the door for us to get to that 50.
Order
There we go.
filled.
There we go. 50 in no time. All right. So let me do something here. Hold on. I'm gonna put on the other side. I'm gonna put some runners here. Ah shit! I don't want it to take my
Order filled.
already take me out. Okay, it take my runner out. So I was gonna try to put something, but we reached the target. Target was 50. So and now it's whether this candle gonna close above here. If this green candle manage to close above these three candles here, that green, red, red, yeah, it opened the door for us to go up here, right? But first we need to see body, the body of this candle close above this area. It looks like it is working on doing just that because they are working toward going to 80s right now. Let me see if they retrace back to what 30s. They're not breaking down all the way. I say 50. If they retrace back and can reclaim back
Order
50,
filled.
yeah, I'm playing this one. Limit serve for a move to attempt to go to a move to attempt to go to let me see here. Yeah, to go test 80. They got close enough, but did not really test the 80. I think they can get there. Oh, I didn't take the trade on this side though. Let's go for it. I'll put my stop slightly below here. And then first target, let's take, I'm gonna use 7 as first target. Normally, I'm not that greedy, right? 10 points usually enough for me, but I I think they are going to attempt to get to the 80s, so that's why I'm able to
Order
do that.
filled.
It's not just think. I can see in the chart that they're trying to break above this candle, right? Which is right around the 80s. So, okay, let me grab something here. Turn this to 90 and then 100. So you, whenever you hear me says 90, 100, that means I'm taking care of business on the other side with those micros, man. All right, let me move this up. That's $600. I can't let that just go to waste. I'm gonna stay right there, at least right here, to capture some of that. All right, after that, I'm done, man. So you see, I'm trying. If I could get it to the 1500 with the micros here, that would be wonders. And it looks like I am going to get there if the market shows some momentum in let me see where we are. They're gonna go to 300. I don't know if they're gonna go.
Order filled.
Yeah, 300 is
Order
right
filled.
up there. But since there's a new 5 minute, yeah, they might retrace. Yeah. Okay, we did that. I'm only a few $150 from reaching that 1500 with the micros. So I'm stick around to take one more trade. Going, I think if this candle cannot make it to 300, right, and it stays and mess around here, and it doesn't fully break below 230, 230, you know, and then when I say break, I mean close below 230, the next 5 minute candle will definitely take us to that 300. Even though I'm doing that, it's kind of, this is consider, it's turning into a range in the 5 minutes here. This bottom of the range, the top of the range is up here, 335. So that's why I think that we're gonna go to 300. But I'd like for this candle, if it doesn't go, don't go to that 300. Or at least give me an entry here. Yeah, right around the 235. That would be perfect. Yeah, they're not gonna wait. It looks like. Let me prep myself to catch that move that I said out. I only need. Shoot, it's already there. Okay, okay. All right.
Order filled.
We'll try to catch because they're gonna test at 300, right? So I'm hanging up there on micros. Obviously, I told you I'm playing micros on the other side, and it's been wonderful. I'm gonna go on this side to see if we can catch the move to the first target. Is fine where it is actually at the 95.
Order
All right.
filled.
Doing okay here. I'll switch this to 90. Sell one. Put 100. Just in case if a news candle just show up.
Order filled.
Alright. Alright. Now we only, yeah, we still like about 100 and change. Since I did not stay in the trade, alright? I'm gonna re-enter on this one here to catch the move to 300. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna wait for the next 5 minutes to enter on the break of that candle here, 286, 285. And if the next 5 minutes shows up and breaking above there, it's a nice entry to catch that 3 bar play going toward that 300. But you could catch it earlier if you want to play the support here. That's around the around 235 to 30-ish area. Actually, on the micro side that I'm playing, let's see if they come back to that 230, I'm just gonna go in. Oh, it's 20 seconds left. Not enough time. Okay.
Order filled.
All right. I cannot enter on the other side here. Trying to get safe, we can get a quick move to the 290 since the goal is that price is gonna attempt to get to 300. But it looks like it's micros. That's why I I can enter. But they could come and tap here if they feel like it. But alright, I'm gonna try to enter on this one if it comes back to here again. I don't think it's going to. All right, I don't think it's going to, but yeah, let's see. Oh, the break is happening. The break is happening, but there's still no momentum. But the two, remember I mentioned
Order filled.
285. Once we break that, okay, I reached the prior day. I reached the daily limit. Let me show you. This is I exceed my daily limit of 15, meaning the target that I was looking for is there already. Yeah, right here. I did put it once you reach it to lock me out because Top Step have a 50% consistency rule. So that's why. And that happened with just trading micros. 3 to 5 micros today. And I start at 940 today, right? All right, anyway, so we just call it here. We're gonna, I'll stick around and take one more trade since we are going toward VWAP and we're already close. It looks like we're finally gonna break above VWAP here. Oh wait, what am I looking at? Look, very very strange. Why is the VWAP on this one look different? 28 3 okay 926 926 311 says VWAP 311. That's VWAP is really up here. That's not VWAP. VWAP is up here. Hey, I just realized that. VWAP is at 373. And there is an EMA that I'm using that is there that was blocking it. I just realized that. Okay, all right, whatever. That EMA is still kicking ass, so it's still holding price down. All right, my friend, whoever's there with me. Hey, Toxic. Hey, hello, brother. Nice seeing you, brother. Thanks for stopping by. The other guys at you see, I was gonna post some chat on the Discord. I chose not to. You see me don't post as often as the chats as often as I was doing because those guys at Discord they don't support my YouTube channel, man. They don't come and just show up and support the channel. So thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for being here. Hopefully today you had a good day. Uh, it's Friday, so if you did have a good day in the early time, it's 12. I think you should call it a day. However, I must say that the position of candle in the hourly here, it's setting up to move back up, right? Because we have two long stick candle right here, right? So there's buyers in this location. And if this candle turn green and start breaking above the previous hourly candle, we can have a nice reversal. At least you can catch a move that goes all the way to 400 up there, right? Not in one shot, unless you're willing to keep your stop after you enter the trade. You keep your stop below that green candle, which is what is that 250, and that's a large stop. That's like 50-point stop if you take the trade now. But actually, it's doing exactly what I just explained. So although I'm not gonna stick around anymore, I gotta get out of here because I have to go somewhere. Yeah. So take care, man. Remember, you look at the hourly chart if you're still trading, but if you already make money, I wouldn't be trading anymore. But if you are, if you still wanna play counter trend, that price it's not really counter trend based on the hourly chart because we have it's just like a lower. This is a lower low. I mean, what am I talking about? A higher low because previous low was right here, right there. So that low is a bullish low, meaning even though we're going down, price can still push up once they start because they are showing some buyers are showing up in the hourly. You can see that the last two hourly candle buyers shows up and push price back. So if this candle stay green, next target is up here, right? Prior day high, which was around 28,414. Okay? All right, so take care. I'll see you next time. But remember, there's a little range here, so we need to break that tiny range here before the real big move happened. Because the range stop at 330. Once they break 330, you see a candle close above 330, then you could start messing around if you really, but you could mess around before that too, but because VWAP is right there, they're gonna go and test VWAP. At, they haven't tested VWAP for a long time. They're gonna come and test it. It's right at the 372, 370 area, but obviously price need to, you know, trade above the 300, which they are not doing right now. So, all right. So take care. I'll see you next time. And by the way, you're getting really good. The latency on my YouTube is great, right? It's not as bad as other YouTubers because I create my own little tool here, and it's doing great. My own little OBS. I create my own OBS. I'll show you. Let me show you what it looks like. I don't know if I should put it for sale. I call it something. I call it this. This is how I call it, Clip Studio. But it does it does have all the features that OBS have, and it's better. It doesn't have all the clunky stuff that OBS have. So yeah, OBS is the tool that most people use to stream on YouTube. Yeah, it's one of the tools that people use. So I create my own. In mine, it's also a video editor. It's not just streaming. It also let me edit video. It's also let me do many things and much smaller than OBS, faster, better, cleaner. I use AI to create it because I used to be a computer guy, uh, network engineer. So I have some computer skill, and so I know how to speak to those AI to get them to create things for me if I need to, like create a tool. That's why I keep mentioning it. I will be putting some tools in the Discord for guys that come to the Discord. They can use them. They can download it, whatever. Maybe I will create some other tools that can even show you where a trade is going to happen. But hey, remember, I'm not a financial advisor, and yeah, but you know, if I said I create a tool that can help, it can help. But I'm not a financial advisor nor a CPA. All right, so take care. Bye.